I'm Paris.
Yes, and welcome to LaReine Sweet Talk.
Yes.
We're super excited to be here with you guys today.
But before we get into anything, I would like to thank everyone that watched our introduction video, that commented, liked, and subscribed. And also people that reached out to us behind the scenes and congratulated us on the launch of LaReine Sweet Talk.
Yes.
We would like to thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts. We're very excited to be here.
Yes, we're super excited. Yes. So please, guys, just like we said again, thank you everybody.
But before we get into anything, guys, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on this videos and the next videos that are coming out as well. So
yes.
Thank you guys very much.
Yes, thank you guys so much. So our show has different topics that we're going to be talking about.
Yes.
And the topics are gossip and our current favorites.
And then we have Glam Up and Vie Est Belle. So as the episode goes on, you guys are going to see what each topic is about and how each topic works. So yes. Let's get right into it. And welcome to LaReine
Sweet Talk. Yes, thank you guys so much. So we're going to do our gossip topic first. And we're going to talk about all of the juicy gossip that's happening right now. So what I want to talk about is the Mendici and Yandy situation that's happening right now on Love and Hip Hop New York.
Yes.
So what I want to talk about is the fact that I heard a recording of him basically telling everyone that the relationship that him and his second baby mom have, her name is Erica D, was not as big as she made it seem, because her and Yandy have been going back and forth.
Yeah.
It's been fights over Instagram. She's been putting up old pictures of them, saying that they own an apartment together. They've been traveling the world together and all of this and that.
And Yandy is like the side chick and all this crazy stuff. I think she's saying that mainly because her son is older than Yandy's son.
So she feels like she has like that little up towards, but it's like it's getting so messy. But the fact that Mendici came ahead and sent out a recording all the way in jail, that's how I know it's real. That's the only way.
But you know, it could be two ways. It could be to please his wife, or it could be because it's true. You know how men are, so you can't really say it's true because she had a lot of pictures.
But
you
know how girls are too. Girls can be petty. They can make a relationship look like it was 10 years in when they only been together for a couple of months.
Yeah. So, but she had a lot of old pictures of them, and what really struck me with that whole recording was when he said that some of the pictures that they had together, that at the time he was living with his first baby mom, Samantha, and that she was pregnant for his son, little Mendici. So he basically tried to say she was the side chick from the get-go. It wasn't like she was ever the main chick. So I feel really bad for Erica. I feel like, you know, you have a child with someone, you're obviously she loves something about him, and
she does.
He's really like embarrassing you. So you gotta let it go, girl. Like, leave with your pride before he take that from you too.
I feel like she might come back.
She is. She did. Remember, I think she put up like some stuff on Instagram of Yandy's house, or allegedly
being messy and stuff. Yeah, it's getting really
messy. What Mendici needs to do instead of making recordings is talk to all of them and tell them to simmer down.
Especially his wife Yandy. Tell her to simmer down and
stop.
Just stop. It's getting really messy.
He's in jail for like 8 years. They fighting now. What y'all gonna do like 5 years from now?
Not even 2-3 years from now, because he just went to jail. So wish him the best of luck. Love and Hip Hop comes on Mondays at 8 o'clock on VH1.
So check that out. And our second gossip of the day is something that I know everyone's been talking about, and it's Rob Kardashian and Blac Chyna.
Yes, definitely.
Quick backstory. Blac Chyna and Rob Kardashian have something in common way before they had their daughter Dream.
Yes.
And that's because Rob's half-sister is dating Blac Chyna's ex-fiance Tiger, and his half-sister is Kylie Jenner.
Yes.
So Blac Chyna and them had this whole little beef. She was friends with Kim. Kim stopped talking to her. And all of a sudden, they came out like early this year that her and Rob are together.
Yes.
2 days later, I hear they're engaged. 3 days later, I hear she's pregnant.
Yes.
4 days later, she got a reality show.
Yes.
And then 5 days later, she yelling at him in the car like, are you still texting bitches or not? Like, it was just too quick, too messy. And now their daughter's like a month old and they already beefing heavy. Heavy. It's like someone allegedly hacked her account on Instagram and they put up text messages. She says it's old, but it's still bad text messages of her saying that she doesn't want to be with Rob.
And she never said she wasn't the one that said it.
Yeah, she never said it. She said it was old. So she kind of admitted to it about them trademarking her name as, you know, a Kardashian, and the sister stopped that before she even got far.
Yeah.
So it got really messy, and Rob put up some snaps crying, saying that him and Chyna China left with the kids and took all the furniture and all the food out the house. And what made the story worse than everything is allegedly she put hands on Rob.
Yes.
And the mom's boyfriend Corey walked in on Black China, wailing on him from like behind, like on his back, and he had to literally pull her off of him.
Yeah.
So the sisters washed their hands with it. I washed my hands with it because you know what? Karma is real, and this is karma in its best form.
Yes.
All these girls that were praising Black China, all these girls that were saying she's Queen Petty. Now you see what being petty is. Being petty, you know, sometimes they say you don't have to retaliate, and she didn't have to retaliate the way she felt she needed to retaliate.
If she just kept taking care of her son King, trying to, she had this beauty bar,
she has a lot of business ventures.
You know,
she
could
good
have
money.
I'm telling you, her karma would have
came.
came nicely, but it got real messy. So the best of luck with them. Let them just try to find a way to co-parent.
So, and you know, we just wish them. Guys, let's get right into our next topic, and our next topic is current favorites.
Yes, current favorites. So our current favorites could be anything that we're liking at the time is what we're gonna go ahead and describe and tell you how we're feeling it, how we're not feeling it.
It's gonna be sometimes some things that we bought that we dislike that we're gonna talk about, because you know sometimes you buy things and they just ain't shit. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
I usually buy a lot of shit that I like, but
really. But let's get right into it.
Yeah, so my current favorite thing right now is all about my skincare because it's so cold outside. I'm acne prone, so I'm really, really big on.
And you know, in the winter you want to glow with your jacket. You want to be like, yo,
especially if
all
I wear a lot
ashy.
of black during the winter time. You want your skin to look as flawless as possible.
Yep.
So my current favorite thing right now is this L'Oreal Skin Clay Mask that I'm using right now that I got from my local drugstore.
Yes.
It's from L'Oreal, and the one that I'm using is the charcoal kind. This one brightens up your skin. Like I said before, I'm acne prone, so I try to buy anything I can buy to make sure that the black spots that I have on my face tries to get removed. And to be honest, I recommend it to anybody that needs it because I definitely see results in my face. Yeah. So this is what I'm currently using right now that I'm loving. And then another thing that I'm using right now, I got it from like Target. It's called Quay Bella Professional. It's like a face mask. Yeah, face mask. Yeah, you put it for overnight. You go ahead and put it on your face. I've used it and it didn't get messy. It got dried on my skin. So when I woke up in the morning, I just washed it right off. And I have my face looking nice and moisturized.
I'm surprised she actually used it because one day she bought like a few of these because she always buys everything in bulks from Sephora, and she had it on for like 2 seconds, and she's like, I don't like the feeling of this.
Yes, but that one was like an actual mask, and it was all wet and it was like dripping all over me. And
that one was really kind of
but this one it dries up on your skin. There's an actual clay that you put on your skin, and then you sleep with it overnight, and it comes right off when you wake up in the morning. So I'm loving this right now. I try to buy anything I can buy to make sure that my skin looks great.
Yes. And my current favorite thing too is a skincare thing, but we didn't even do this on purpose, but it's something that I've bought. I think if you follow me on Snapchat, which is LaReine, I'm gonna leave it in the description bar. You're gonna see when I first got this. I haven't really said any reviews on it because I'm still testing it out, but it is a Vanity patent face brush, and it's like a mechanic face brush. So I purchased this. I actually didn't purchase it online. I got it from Groupon. Groupon had like a sale for it for $20, and the shipping was like $4. So I just picked it up, and it comes with the brush and 3 different heads. And this head, as you can see, is the black one, and this is for exfoliating. So you could use this like 3 times a week, 4 times a week. I know some people that use it every day. That's if you have like really dry skin and your skin could take it. You could use this every day because it's not that strong. And it comes with like 2 different speeds, you know, the lower speed and the higher speed. And then the second one that I use every day actually is the daily brush, and that's the gray one. And you can even tell like I use it a lot because it's all kind of messed up. And they usually tell you to change it every 2 to 3 months. You can go on the website and purchase the heads. I don't know how much it is because I didn't buy one yet, but I don't think it's that expensive. Yeah, I haven't. I think I had it for like less than a month. And then the last one, and I never used it, is the for sensitive skin. It's kind of like a plastically like feel to it. I don't use it. I don't really have sensitive skin. I need my skin to be clean when I wash it, like all the way clean. So yes, I will leave all the information to the Vanity Planet brush in the description bar below. And I really love, this is my favorite thing about it, is the packaging. That's what I really like about it. Like, it's sturdy. You can take it anywhere with you.
Yes, and nothing falls out.
You keep it right in your closet or on your, wherever you keep your beauty stuff in your bathroom. And it's always in a case. It's not like you got to find somewhere to put your brush.
Yeah, that's true.
It just stays right in here. So that's what I really, really like about it. So this is my current favorite thing. I only have one favorite thing. I think this is more than enough. So, yes. And yeah, that's my current favorite thing right now.
Yes, guys. So like we said before, when it comes to current favorites, it could be anything that we like, that we don't like. Like she said before, we didn't plan on it being a skincare thing.
But hey.
So hey, there you go. So that's our current favorites right now. So let's get right into the next topic.
And the next one is
Glam Up.
Yes.
Go ahead and describe what Glam Up is all about.
Glam Up is usually, it's nothing specific. It's just beauty regimens and little tips and tricks that we came along like the way as we were growing up that we've been using for a healthy lifestyle.
Yes,
definitely. Everything relates to having a healthy, positive lifestyle.
Yes,
and for these next few months, it's gonna be winter. Obviously, it's cold as hell. So we decided,
harsh on your skin.
yes. So we decided what we're gonna do is something fun, and it's household products that you could use for beauty regimens.
Yes.
And today, the first one we're going to do is soap. How do you use soap? Not just any soap, though. This is sea salt.
Sea salt, yes. It could be any brand that you want to buy. As long as it's sea salt, then that's good.
And it could be any crystal. It could be the coarse, the fine, whichever one you like. I got coarse. I actually like fine. But I got coarse because I wasn't really paying attention when I picked it up. It's almost done anyway.
I like the coarse ones because the way that I use it is I use it before I take after I take a shower. I'll take a shower with the regular body wash that I'm using. Do not use it on your face. I do not use it on my face. But I take a shower and then I just take a little bit, put a little bit of water, and I just go over it with my skin, and then I just wash it off, and then that should be good. And
I think one thing I'm gonna say before I tell you guys how I use it, if you're gonna use it like that, because I use it like that sometimes too, target the places that you know you accumulate the most sweat and the most dirt, because it is to remove dirt. And I have very large boobs. Everybody knows that. So I use it like under my boobs, in between. I don't like, you know, sometimes you see
behind your neck.
They have like the black stuff here. No, behind my neck, behind my ears, my elbows, and my feet. Especially my legs, because you know a lot of people neglect their legs. I use it on my legs a lot, under my arm. That's the reason why under my arms aren't dark.
Yes.
Because of sea salt. Because what I do is, you could use lime too to for the smell, but sea salt gets rid of that extra deodorant.
Yeah, that's true.
That stays there, especially in the winter time, because you wearing more deodorant because you're wearing more clothes.
Yeah, that's true.
So
and people tend to say the reason why your armpit is usually dark is because you're raising. No, that's just dirt that's just being built up from the deodorant that you're using.
And stuff,
so sea salt is great
for that.
Great.
And another way you could use it is, if you don't want to use it straight out the bottles, you can make like a little, you know, scrub. And what you could do is get any regular container, plastic container with the cover, and you put as much sea salt as you want, and you could put lemon zest. Yes. And if you take the thing, you know, the grater that you grate the cheese with and stuff, you just grate the grate the lemon, and then you take it and you put some inside of the
you can also squeeze the lemon if you like.
Yeah, you can squeeze a little bit inside as well. And then you put, a lot of people like coconut oil. We're olive oil girls.
Yeah.
Yes, we use olive oil. So you put a little bit of olive oil, coconut oil. How much you want, you put, because she likes hers like really like soaked in the oil.
Yeah, that's it.
And I kind of like mine like drier, like more like, you know, firm. So you could put as much oil as you want and you mix it up. You could make it every time you use it, or you could just leave it like in your bathroom. You could make a lot of it and just leave it, and every time in the shower you just take a little bit and then you use it. So.
And then we also suggest that you don't use it every single day, because the fact that salt, especially the fact that it's sea salt, it's really harsh. So you try to use it at least twice a week. I usually do it every Sunday.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know why I'm in love with Sundays, but I feel like it's a fresh start.
School thing.
Yeah, so every Sundays I go ahead and I use it.
Yeah, I use it every Sundays, or sometimes if I'm going out, like if I'm going out to see like my friend, or if I'm going out like to the club or something, I just want to feel really like refreshed.
Yes,
I use some of this. So that is our Glam Up for the day.
Yes, so we're going to leave the ingredients on how to use it. Like,
and if you guys want videos on how we make these things, let us know in the comment below. And if we get enough comments, we will make videos on how we make these regimens.
Yes, definitely.
So that's definitely something that we will do. So
let's get Glam Up. Our next topic topic, which we're so excited about, is called Vie Est Belle,
which means life is beautiful in French. And La Vie Est Belle is something that's dear to us because, like we said, this whole show is about maintaining a positive and healthy lifestyle as young girls, as young boys. This is for everyone.
Definitely. So, especially as young adults, you know, going through college, trying to find yourself in the world. You don't want to go through a whole bunch of crazy stuff. You know, try to make your life as simple and beautiful as possible.
Yes. So one thing that we're definitely going to do is we're going to have a little time in La Vie Est Belle where you guys can submit letters, you guys can email it, or you guys can leave questions and comments below, and we'll be able to answer anything that you guys want to talk about. It doesn't always have to be about relationships or love or man business or woman business.
That's true. It could be anything, money problems, how to find a job, how to get a resume, anything that you guys want to talk about. Just
work,
feel
school, free. Life, anything that you guys want to talk about, we're willing to talk about it. So we will have our email in the description bar below, and we definitely will have everything that we talked about in the description bar below.
Yes.
And feel free to comment anything that you guys want to comment if you guys aren't shy. To, you know, let people know what you guys want to talk about. It could be anonymous, it could be your name could be there. So just that's one thing that we're definitely gonna do. But we're gonna get right into today's topic.
Yes. So the topic that we're gonna be talking about today under La Vie Est Belle is just a couple of big signs to notice when you're dating and things like that, to let you know that your relationship isn't really going anywhere.
Yes. So, or signs to show you that your partner is just not that into you.
Yeah, so let's get right into it. So the first sign that, like, let me say this. What me and my sister talk about on this show, we have experienced this before.
Or we know people, like, personal friends that have experienced it.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody went through a lot of stuff when they were in high school when it comes to somebody that you're dating and you keep on dragging it and dragging it and it's not going to go anywhere. So these are the signs that we notice that guys do when they're just not into whoever they're dating. So the first sign is if he just texts you after hours. Now, after hours can be any time, but you know what after hours is. And he just is like, it's quick, like, oh, what are you doing? Well, come over. It's like, that's all you about to ask me?
And let's say you haven't spoken to him like for like 2-3 days, or you haven't spoken to him that whole day. You probably text him that morning and he didn't text you back, and all of a sudden when he get out of work or school, or when you about to get out of work or school and he texts you like, come over. You know, if it's your boyfriend, then you know how y'all schedules go. You know how the flow go. But if it's an all the time thing, if it's like a once a month thing, then you really
my sister always says this. Like, I'll talk to somebody and I'm like, oh, what should I say? And then she'll be like, but you know how to talk to your man. So that's basically what it is. You know how you and your man talk.
Because nobody can tell me how to deal with the guys that I dated, you know. So I know how to deal with them. I know how to pet them to get, you know,
what it is that you want.
So you know the flow of you and someone's relationship. So, you know, don't let anybody dictate it. But if it's in your gut feeling like, why he only texting me at this time?
And it's just fishy, then he's just not that into you. Don't make no excuses for him unless he tells you that this is what was going on.
And if you tell him, if you address it and he changes, that means he really wants to work it out. If you address it and he doesn't change it, then let it go.
Yeah, just let it go.
So,
alright guys, so sign number 2 is if he doesn't ask you any personal questions. Like, you guys are talking on the phone all the time. Not even on the phone, like, let's say you go on a date and then it's just like mad awkward.
Yeah, like he either talks about himself or you guys talk about random things, like, but he doesn't know anything personal about you. Like, he doesn't know how many siblings you have. He doesn't know, like, your life aspirations or anything like that.
He don't know what you want to be when you grow up.
Like, come on. And if you notice, you always the one bringing it up, like, oh, I want to have 10 kids. And he's like, okay. Or if you be like, oh, you know, I really want to be a lawyer. And he's like, okay, what you want to eat? You know what I'm trying to say? He doesn't engage
him something like, oh, you know, what do you want to do? And then he just be like,
oh, you know, I don't know. Like, he's very short with you. Like, come on. So that's one of the signs. Another sign is if you guys been dating for 6 months to a year and you never met any of his friends or his family. Sometimes you call him, oh, I want my cousin, or I want my sister, I want my brother. How come I never met them? How come you haven't told them about me? You know what I'm trying to say? That's a very big sign.
I've noticed that there's guys, well, the guys that I've dated, they don't have no large family. Like, I have a huge family. Like, my aunt, my uncle, everybody's in everybody's business. But there's guys that I've dated, it's just like their mom or their dad, or they have this one best friend.
Because you know when you're young, you're not gonna meet the parents right away, but at least a friend.
Yeah, a friend.
Yeah, at least a friend.
So if he say he don't got no friends, no cousins, no uncles, no aunts, he's lying.
And if he's open about him hanging out with these other people, but he hasn't introduced you to them, then it's a problem.
Yeah, then that means he's not that serious. You know? He does not see a future with you.
He doesn't see you included in his day-to-day life.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
And another sign is if he's open about other girls. If he's like, you know, oh, I talked to this girl named Michelle and she real cute, and then he telling you, oh, I talked to this other girl named Stephanie, like, you gotta, you know, you think, oh, he takes me as one of the bros, or he's really, like, he's letting you know that
this is an open relationship. Yes, definitely.
You know, so.
Definitely.
And if he starts being like, you know, them type of guys that tell you not to talk to nobody, but they talk to everyone, that's just control.
That's just him trying to control you. Because, like I said all the time, men are way more insecure than females.
Yeah.
But the fact that a girl is so submissive at times, you know, we tend to brush everything off, and the fact that they're so harsh, you think that they big and tough, and it's like, no, they be hurt.
Nope.
They be hurt.
And the next sign is if he tells you he's not looking for anything serious.
Yes.
If he let you know.
Tells you this. Like,
one thing I want to say is, as girls, when we say something, like, we always tell guys to listen to us and to care about our feelings and stuff like that. And you know, when you're with the guy and you tell him something, you want him to listen to you. You want him to do what you told him to do. So if you're with the guy and he tells you he don't want to really be with you, if he tells you he don't want you to be his girlfriend, what makes you think that he's gonna get up 6 years later and change his mind?
And which is fine. Listen, if that's what you're looking for, because there's females that are out there like casual dating.
Yeah, that's what you know when you're casual dating. You're not losing sleep off of the little things that he's doing. Because you're doing your own thing.
But if you hurt and you keep calling that one girlfriend, you keep laying mad complaints, this is like, okay, you know what? You know that the relationship that you're in is not healthy. You know what I'm saying? There's no point of stressing. Love is sweet and love is kind. And I've learned that.
So and you know, to round everything up, and a piece of advice is, as young girls, everything is intense.
Yes, everything.
Everything. Your emotions is intense. Yeah. You're so like, oh my God, this is so intense. Everything hurts more. So sometimes when you're in a relationship, you think, okay, I have to suffer with this person and I have to like fight to be with this person, but you're not supposed to. Yeah, you're not supposed to.
That doesn't make your relationship any
stronger,
greater than anybody else's. I think it's like, oh, I've been with him for man
for 10 years, but then he got 2 baby moms in between them 10 years y'all been together, and he probably been married and divorced already, but y'all been together for 10 years. Like,
we're like, but I love him.
No.
We've been through mad stuff.
And it's okay to leave. It's okay to say no.
Yes.
It's okay. Sometimes you'll be walking out his front door and you meet your husband in the elevator. You're going to be walking down the stairs and you meet your Prince Charming. You know what I'm trying to say?
Because the thing about it is, human beings, we have energy. So if your energy is all into one person, you're blocking that fresh energy from coming in.
Yes.
So once you totally let that person go, trust and believe, if it's meant to be, it will be. That's definitely what it is. So like we said, a piece of advice, just know when something is not even just relationships, anything in life, don't force it. So what's yours will always be yours.
Guys, that is LaReine Sweet Talk's first episode.
Yes, guys, thank you guys so much
for watching. And like we said, everything will be left in the description bar below.
Yes, so please don't forget
to subscribe, like, comment, share. Whatever you feel like doing, just do it.
Yes, definitely. Guys, thank you guys so much, and we see you guys soon.